All right, so this is a suggestion via a donation. The name of the song is Never Had a Friend Like Me. This is coming from the artist Tupac. Let's check it out. Also, the lyrics are pulled up just in case we need them, guys.
Never. You ain't never had a friend like me. Believe that. Cause you ain't never had a friend like me. See, at night I watch the sky, I take another breath, I smoke my new boy to the butt like it's the last motherfucker left. Just me and you evading enemies, let you get my last shot of Hennessy. Ain't never had a friend like me. Remember memories so vividly. Was once a little dust kicker, now becomes a G. Who can I call when they all fail? Collect calls to my dogs from the county jail, sending me mail, heard the blocks in the same shape. Ain't nothing changed, niggas slanging at the same place, the same faces, supposed to always hate our foes. This lifestyle is forever, watch the game unfold. Shedding crocodile tears, just got life plus. And you wonder if these white judges like us. Just stay strong, we'll appeal, nigga, you'll be free. Down with you to the very end, cause you ain't never had a friend like me. I'm down for you, so ride with me. My enemies, your enemies, cause you ain't never had a friend like me. Nobody knows.
Guys, he's sliding over the speed, guys. Listen, so the first verse itself is mainly about him, for the most part, proving his loyalty to someone who he's a friend to, right? He mentions how he basically smokes his last cigarette and then he gives his last shot of Hennessy to a friend of his. They're sharing. Basically, like, whatever I have, you have. We're the best of friends. This is a song purely about loyalty. His very specific loyalty. Real dude.
Where we'll be, my enemies, your enemies, cause you ain't never had a friend like me. I'm down for you, so ride with me. Right. My enemies, your enemies, cause you ain't never had a friend like me. Nobody knows where we'll be. My enemies, your enemies, cause you ain't never had a friend like me. How can I be blamed? Forgive me, Lord, I'm insane. In search of fame, won't hurt to change. Following the footsteps of past dealers. Equipped with ski masks, no witnesses, we blast squillers. Maybe now they feel us in this act of war. More casualties, no survivors. Any man that defies quickly dies. Cause we ride us in my quest for chips. We wear vests equipped with automatic fire. We reply when my enemies trip. Me and you against the nation. Whispering while we conversating. Cause niggas died over information. How much more can we take? Expect us all to break. The world ain't ready for us yet, so let's make Clinton pay. They never wanted us to make it. Everything that we possess, we had to fight and take it. I think the president is smoking weed, bumping this beat, making a living out my misery. So they got a friend like me. I'm down for you, so ride with me. My enemies, your enemies, cause you ain't never had a friend like me. Nobody knows where we'll be.
All right, so this the second verse here, he's mainly talking about how he thinks very personally, for the most part, he's on his activism back. That's what he's in. He's absolutely inside of the activist mentality, and that's what we're getting from him on his first year. He's basically saying that they're just laughing at him. Maybe him and people who look like him. That's kind of what I'm getting from that. Yeah, he's saying, listen, everything that we have gotten as a collective, we had to fight for. Nothing was ever given or handed to us. But I think that's not really a good thing. But like, it's better when you, work for it yourself, right? I would say it. One thing I've noticed since we've been listening to a lot of Tupac, right, is that Tupac is an interesting person because you can't really place him or like put him into a category because he's either like this super sentimental guy who's obviously in touch with the community that surrounds him, and then at the same time he's also like a gangster, right? So it's like it's an interesting thing that happens when I hear him because it's like I really would like to categorize him as something, but I really can't because he ends up being like multiple versions of that something. If that makes any sense, guys. I respect it.
My enemies, your enemies, cause you ain't never had a friend like me. I'm down for you, so ride with me. My enemies, your enemies, cause you ain't never had a friend like me. Nobody knows where we'll be. My enemies, your enemies, cause you ain't never had a friend like me. Promise to visit, I know it's rough in your cell, receiving mail to the county jail. This is hell, when I was younger I could picture living in luxury, so how the fuck did I end up in prison? Fucking snitches that got me crossed by my own side. I found him by himself, no drama, he alone died. Nobody cried, should've never testified. You got my nigga 25, so now I sacrifice your life.
Right. Guys. Oh no. Oh, okay. All right. So the guy who basically told on his friend, right? He got 25 years in prison. Well, and so then obviously Tupac then goes and finds him alone, right? Yeah, nobody cried. Nobody cried, meaning that there's nobody around him. I mean, meaning that the community most likely already ostracized him for being a snitch, and then obviously the court can't really do anything past, well, nothing really, right, to protect him. So yeah, nobody cried. This is a reason why nobody cried. No drama. He died alone. Here's the thing. I have an interesting point of view when it comes to this, right? So when it comes to the concept of snitching, I understand, right? Terrible, absolutely detrimental, but by not cleaning up the neighborhood, has it benefited anyone? Help me out. I understand the concept of not snitching. You don't have to explain that to me, right? But what I don't understand is, by not doing that, it's keeping the absolutely horrific people free and walking around to do the same thing to you or your neighbor. So how is it? So do we just have to basically stick with the concept of terrible neighborhoods, terrible criminality, right? Or can we ever move past it, right? Because it's not like the people that are committing all these heinous things are going to change tomorrow, right? At what time in life can we get rid of these people that are doing terrible things in our neighborhoods, right? Like, it's troubling because, like, I understand it, but I don't understand it. So by not snitching, are we able to leave our doors unlocked at night? By not snitching, are the neighborhoods safer? By not snitching, are the kids less likely to, initiated into some type of street fraternity? I don't know, right? Because, again, I see the benefits of getting criminals away from everyone, right? But I don't see the benefit, truthfully, of keeping criminals free. I don't see the benefit, guys. Maybe if someone could help me out on that one, that'll be amazing. Tell me why it's okay for you to go outside and not feel safe. Go outside and have your kids not feel safe, your wife not feel safe, right? I don't get it. That's it. But all right.
Help to separate me and my dog. Broken ties, why the fuck should I let you live? When I'm dead inside, rapid fire my delivery. I'm busting at your whole crew, nigga, remember me? Hit up my outlaw set, then throw my pistol in the ocean. Ditch my ski mask and get the straight coasting. It's visiting day at San Quentin, always there to see your closest road dog. Cause you ain't never had a friend like me. I'm down for you, so ride with me.
Okay, I see what he's doing here. Something about San Quentin, which is like a state police, right? State prison. And so he's saying that, listen, I'm one of the people, I'm a real friend to the point where I'll even visit you in prison. Because in all actuality, whenever you do join these street fraternities, they never really care once you get put in jail. They don't care. You're just a body to them, right? But I respect it. At least he's being honorable in this very specific situation by going to visit a friend that is in prison for most likely doing something terrible, right? The fact that he got 25 years most likely tells me that he did something involving taking someone's life, probably, or something similar, maybe aggravated assault, felony aggravated assault, deadly weapon, something in that range of things, right? So I'm trying to feel bad for a criminal, guys. I understand there are certain circumstances and situations that put people into the mindset to do these absolutely heinous things, but we need to start and change that, right? And make it so the other thing can stop too. You get what I'm saying here? I understand there are a lot of like interesting and complex things that are at play with people that are or high crime areas. I get that. Food deserts, education deserts, etc. Right? All that needs to change so this criminality can end, right, and not be glorified consistently with the no snitch culture and honestly most of modern hip hop.
Me, my enemies, your enemies, cause you ain't never had a friend like me. Nobody knows where we'll be. My enemies, your enemies, cause you ain't never had a friend like me. I'm down for you, so ride with me. My enemies, your enemies, cause you ain't never had a friend like me. Nobody knows where we'll be. My enemies, your enemies, cause you ain't never had a friend like me. me. I'm down for you, so ride with me. My enemies, your enemies, cause you ain't never had a friend like me. Nobody knows what we'll be. My enemies, your enemies, cause you ain't never had a friend like me. Come after us, let's be complete. My enemies, your enemies, cause you ain't never had a friend like me. Nobody knows what we'll be. My enemies, your enemies, cause you ain't never had a friend like me. Come after us, let's be complete. My enemies, your enemies, cause you ain't never had a friend like me. Nobody knows what we'll be. My enemies, your enemies, cause you ain't never had a friend like me. You ain't never had a friend like me. Cause you ain't never had a friend like me. You ain't never had a friend like me.
All right, guys. So this is really good Tupac, right? Honest Tupac, right? He's honest. He's being honest with himself, saying, listen, I'm the most loyal person you'll ever encounter in your entire life, while rapping over a solid 90s West Coast beat, with delivery that obviously rivals everyone that exists in hip hop, right? Like, he's super dope over a beat. He's absolutely pleasant to listen to, guys. Listen, let me know in the comments of the next thing from him that I should be checking out, and I will get into that as soon as I possibly can. All right. Listen, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Enjoy it thoroughly.